Hey guys, this is E with Scrapbooking with Me, and we are going to do the Rachel challenge. And this was week before last, not last Monday, not today, but the week before that. I promise we're slowly getting caught back up. Every time I say that, something happens, and I don't. I did not feel well over the weekend, so I didn't get a lot done, which I planned on doing all of my challenges and getting those up, but I did not. I had a bug or something. I don't know what I had, but anyway, I didn't feel so well, so I didn't do the challenges. I just did that one little short video Saturday, and then I just had to lay it aside because I went to bed. Okay, now I have started practicing on one because it's been a while and I have slept since then and I forgot how to do it. But I think this is the way that she did it. Now I'm going to lay this one aside since I practiced on that one a little bit. We won't count that one. And I'm just going to use some different book pages and some scrap paper that I have over here. I'm just going to use those. Let me use them up. Now, some of them's going to be small, some of them's going to be large. But that's just the route that we're going to take. Now, she folded this up first. And this is going to be like a little hidden pocket in there. Let me find my bone folder. I know I have one somewhere. And then she folded it a couple of different ways, but she also put something right down through here to enforce this because this is going to be a pocket. So we need to reinforce that a little bit. So what I'm going to do is grab just some scrap paper. And let me just fiddle around over here in my little scrap stash. And I have quite a few pieces like this. And that's what I'm going to use. So we're going to go ahead and start our timer. 45 minutes on the clock. And I'm going to go ahead and cover mine before I cut them. And I'll show you in a minute. We need to cut them in the middle. But I'm going to go ahead and cover them before I cut. I think it'd be a little bit easier, hopefully. And if it's not, then... oh, me. It's just been crazy, crazy. And I hate to feel bad when I have a lot of things that I need to do. But I think that's the way sometimes that our body says it is time to slow down. And it's time to get some rest. And so that's what I did. I rested most of the weekend. I still feel a little bit weak today, but I'm on the mend. Okay, I'm just going to do mine like that. Now, I'm not going to worry if it goes a little bit crooked or what. That's not going to bother me. I don't care. It's not that big of a deal. So don't worry and stress over little things like that. It's hard for me to fold something this small in the middle without using my scoreboard, and I really don't want to pull that out right now. So we're just going to put them down. You could tear these pieces if you wanted to and put them down like that. You could rough them up. You could do all kinds of things. You could cut them with a die cut to make them look prettier even. But I'm just going to put mine down just like that. Alright, and you can see it goes straight, but then it goes a little bit crooked at the end, and that's okay. I don't worry about that. Now, after she did that, she went ahead, well, she didn't do this first, but I did, just for my sanity, because I'm afraid that I couldn't get that covered well enough beforehand, or after the fact, so... Alright, then she folded that end over a little bit. And then she kind of folded this one to where it goes back up under that. And this is almost like those little Matchbox notebooks that we did. Almost. Because you're folding that piece back up under there, and that's going to be your front piece. Now, she cut some places away, and that's what we want to do. We want to cut this away. You know, it's not really easier to cover that first, so I wouldn't do that if I were you. We won't do it on the others. And then right here where this fold is, she took a little bit out there so that that little pocket would fold up even and not have any extra bulk in there. So I think next time we'll just cover them like this. Might be a little easier on me. So see, so you have a pocket here and a pocket here. Now I'm going to trim this off just a little bit because it does look like it's going to stick over some. So I'm just going to trim it like that. And then you want to glue this down, this one down. Now I'm actually just going to do one completed before I fold a bunch of them, just because I don't know how many I'll get done. I may not even get but 1 or 2 finished. So I'm just going to do a completed one, I think, each time maybe. I don't know. We'll see. But then again, who knows? I might change my mind on that too. I am known for changing my mind quite often. So what did you guys do for the weekend? Was everybody out and about? It seems like everybody must be on vacation. Everybody must be on vacation somewhere. Okay, then we have those down like that, and there's a little pocket right here and a little pocket right here. Now she covered this to where that could be a little journaling spot. So I am just going to grab, I've got some of that brown paper right here from, this is from Betty, from Betty's Custom Designs. I don't know if she has this in her shop or not, but this is like an old notebook. So you can go over and check that out. I always have her link below, and I also try to include the discount coupon that she gave us for all of our subscribers, so you need to use that when possible. Now I'm just going to tear off the ends to make this a little bit jagged. Okay, now we'll see. I don't want to put it in the middle where it's going to fold, so I just want to tear off right there maybe. We'll put that one down right there, and then I'll go ahead and pull this one on down and tear that end off and put that one down there. We'll complete one just to see if we know how to complete it. Now this is going to be my little writing spot or little journaling spot. So I'm going to go ahead and ink around the edges of this so that that little rough edge will show. I need to trim that off a little bit more. It is a little bit too big. There we go. Okay, so there's that little writing spot. Make sure this one's a little bit big too, so let's go ahead and trim it down. I thought there were 2 papers there. I kept feeling like there were 2, but that's okay. I've got them cut for the next one, so that's not a problem. Oops. Driving that glue crooked. So there we go. There's a couple little journaling spots there, and those don't have to be perfect. They don't have to be even. And then we're just going to put just some little piece of embellishment on there, and it needs to be kind of flat because we don't want to put extra dimension in there. Okay, I think I'm going to put one of Tracy's labels in here, and I think I'll just put that right there. This is Tracy Fox on Etsy. And then I think I'll put this butterfly, and this is one of the Tim Holtz butterflies from the Botanical ephemera. I think we still have some of that in the store. I'm going to put that right there. We're still leaving plenty of writing room, so don't have to worry about that part. And that's probably all I'm going to do to the inside, but I do want to do something right here. So I'm going to look for a flower to go there. Oh, we could do that too. I like that. This is one of Susan from Hello Susan. This is one of her little tickets. I like that. So let's put that down there. Put a flower on the next one. I've got to cut out more flowers. I've about used all of them up that I've got cut out. Or that I had cut out. So we'll put that right there. Cute. I like that. And then I feel like this is crooked. There we go. Then I need something right here. So what shall we put there? What about a piece of this torn vellum? This is the vellum from the Beyond Science collection. And we can put that right there. And I'm going to go ahead and tear it off at the bottom. And then tear it off on the side because I want to ink it, and it looks better inked if it's torn a little bit. If I can, let me put that back under there and do this again. This is some very tough vellum. It is thick. Okay. Alright. Yeah, that'll go right there. That will work. Oh, you see what I'm doing, don't you? I'm using my art glitter glue, which maybe if we press it down really well, it won't show through. Did I just put that up? No, I didn't. I start to say, did I just put that upside down? Alright, we're going to press on it really well. Sometimes art glitter glue will show through and sometimes not. So you just have to kind of try it out. Alright, I am going to cut this. And I'm thinking this is a sticker. Well, I don't guess it's a sticker, but it's a really thick piece of paper. Okay. We're going to put that right up at the top. And I'm just going to run it over to the edge. And then I'm going to ink the edges of this. Well, so there's our first one. And you've got two little hidden pockets in there. So you can do all kinds of journaling inside, and you don't have to worry about everybody seeing it if you don't want everybody to see your journaling. Excuse me. Keep trying to get strangled on my own breath. Okay. So let's try another. I'm going to try this one. This is just a scrap piece of paper that I had in my stash, and I think it'll work. You can, like Rachel said, you can make these any size that you want. They don't have to be the same size. They don't have to be out of book pages. They can be out of your digitals. And I may even make some of these out of the digitals because I've got quite a few digitals that I need to use. So, okay. So let's go ahead and reinforce our score lines. And then I'm just going to fold this over. And you don't go all the way up to that score line there. Make sure that you leave that a little ways back so that it folds over like that. I like that one. Even though my, music is going sideways, that doesn't bother me. You guys know that doesn't bother me. Okay, so I finished Manifest. Let's talk about that. I watched all 3 seasons, and now I am writing NBC and begging them to bring us a 4th season because I like that show. It is different, and they do consider it sci-fi, but it's not the sci-fi like weirdo stuff's going on. I mean, it's a good movie, I think. It's got some really good plots in it. It's got some things that are not true, but what movie doesn't nowadays? And it has very few ugly words in it. That's what I like about it. Just thought I would ask you guys. You guys let me know. I know a lot of you said that yes, you was watching it and that you loved it. So let me know if you... Now I had to watch season 3 on Hulu because Netflix did not have it. So that's what I did with that, but I have seen a lot more on Hulu that I think I might want to watch. So, and not that I have a lot of time to watch movies, it's just sometimes on the weekends after church, especially when I'm just sitting, Sunday is my day to rest, and when I'm just sitting, and my husband loves westerns and I like them, but after a while when you've seen one of them, you've seen them all. So when he gets to watching his westerns, I'll flip over and watch something like that because he doesn't care for that type movie, and that's fine with me. He doesn't have to like it, just like he tells me you don't have to like the westerns. You don't have to watch them if you don't want to, and I don't. But so I watch my own thing, and he watches his, and we sit side by side because I watch mine on my iPad, and he watches his on TV. Alright, so there we go, we got that. Now this has got good writing space on it, so I don't think we're going to have to put anything else on there. But I may just bring in a little bit of something just to keep it from looking so plain. Okay, I think over here on this side, I'm just going to put this little piece down. And it is just out of the Tim Holtz Field Notes. Just a little card with a bird on there. And I'm just going to stick him right there. And then over here, I'm just going to make a little cluster. And this is another piece of the Tim Holtz collection. Field Notes, I do believe. So we'll put that one this way. And then you could always write something right in there if you wanted to. And then for this one, and I didn't ink it, but that's okay. We're going to put it right in there, and that's just going to make our little cluster on that one. Still have plenty of writing room, and you can still put your little pieces down in here, your little tags. So that's good. I don't think I'm going to put anything there. Close that up. I may put something here, just because my print goes sideways there. This is a flower that I cut out of some vellum that I printed. I don't know, that may be a little bit too blendy. Is it? Is that too blendy? I don't know. I kind of like it. Kind of, sort of. Let's see. That one's pretty blendy too. So far, I'm batting 1,000 on the blendy. And that one's not blendy, but I don't really like pulling that red in there. That one would be okay if it was a little bit taller. Okay, I'm just going to go ahead, excuse me. I'm just going to go ahead and glue this one down. Like I said, it's a little blendy, but I think it'll be all right. And I may, let me think about this, I may put a little piece of book page or something behind it. Let me think about this a little bit. Let's see. Let's grab a little piece of book page. And what if we put that back there? Let's just do it. Already got glue on my other piece now, so I can't really try it out, but we'll just do this. Okay, and then we shall, whoops, we shall take this piece and put it right down there. All right, bone folder, it's time for you to work. Ooh, almost lost that little leaf. Okay, and then I'm gonna trim off those little pieces because they'll stick up there and get themselves torn up. That's what they'll do. There we go. I like that. You can see the book page behind it, so I like that part. And then I want to put something right there too, because that is the writing goes sideways on that too. So let's see what we have. Okay, I'm thinking I might just put a little piece of this down through there. And I'm thinking about leaving it open in the middle, and you could also tuck a little something there too. Okay, like that. And then you could just take a little piece and tuck up under there if you wanted to. A little, you know, just say you had something like this, and you could tuck that under there if you wanted to. All right, so that is another one finished. Put a little ink around it. Now I'm not going to worry about finishing off the back, because I think she glued hers down, like down through here, across here, and up, and then made another little tuck spot. So there is another little pocket. These are cute. I like these, Rachel. I'm glad you did this one for this week. Okay, I'm going to use this paper. This is one of my favorite papers that one of you guys sent me. It is absolutely gorgeous. I don't know how you managed to dye this like this, but it is beautiful. Now, I'm thinking that this is not too straight. Let's look at it. Well, it's not too straight, so we're going to tear off this end a little bit, just to straighten it up. If we don't straighten it up now, we won't get it straightened up. And then I can use that little piece to stamp on. Now we'll fold this up like that. And bring this one over just enough to have a little fold there so that this piece can go up under it. And this is going to be kind of a large pocket, and that's okay. Sometimes in the larger journals you need a large pocket. Let's see, make sure I didn't fold that over too much. Okay, it looks like I've still got a little bit hanging off up there at the top, so I'm still a little bit off. So let's see what we can do about that. I probably still don't have this straight, and I'm not really going to worry too much about it. I'm going to straighten it up here, and then I can just trim that off if I need to. Let's do that. Grab our trimmer. This end right here is what I need to trim off. It is not straight at all. There we go. Oh, now that looks a lot better. That and like that. Okay, now we'll go ahead and cut our pieces here. And on this end, you need to cut that whole little box out. And then right where it folds in the middle, you need to just cut your little score line out with just a tiny bit of an angle, not much. Sometimes I angle a little bit too much, but see, I angled that one too much, but that's okay. It will still work. All right, let's see if we want to reinforce this with something. This is a pretty stiff paper, so I don't think it's going to have to be reinforced. This is not regular copy paper. This is a different, it's a lot thicker, so I don't think we're going to have to do anything to it. So we'll just put glue on our little pockets. Cute. All right. In here, this is going to be my writing space, so I'm not going to worry about putting anything else there. And I don't think I want that there. So let's see. What do we want there? Let's just put that little piece of ephemera in there. That'll be all right. This again is Tim Holtz. I'm not sure what pack this came out of, but it is a Tim Holtz piece. Okay, we'll put that right there. And do we want to put anything else on here? Might put that right there. Oh, or maybe down here. Let's put that right there. Yeah. That'll work. Put that there. Lots of writing space. Now, I don't know if I want that much writing space or not. Let's see. This is just some ephemera that's been in my stash for a while now. We might put that there. That is just a piece of one of the digitals that I got from Betty. So we'll just rough that up and put that down. How's that sound? Alright, now since we've got that one running a long ways, we'll put this one this way. Like that. Alright. That's enough for the inside, I think. And then on the outside, what shall we do? Let's see. I need to trim this off. This is not straight. And it's going to bug me if I don't trim it. So, there we go. That's much better. Alright, what shall we put right there? Let's just put a little piece of this writing down through there. Just tear it. And about that wide right there. And a little bit off the bottom. And this is just from an older paper collection, little piece that I had left in my stash. I'm just grabbing from my scraps over here. I like that. Now I need something, a good size something right there. Let's see, maybe one of these. Oh, I kind of like that. I kind of do. Let's see what else we got in here. And we could put that right there. It just says live with purpose. I like that. So let's go ahead. I'm going to ink around this a little bit just to take some of that white off of it, since we don't really have white in the background here. And then what I'm going to do is just take my little tool and go over that to kind of knock that white back a little bit. And then go around this. Okay. These big branches like this, they're in that 49 in Market ephemera pack. That pack is lovely. I've got to grab another one before you guys buy it all. It is very, very pretty. Okay. Then I'm thinking right down here I'll put some kind of little, what would I put there? Maybe a little piece of lace, something. Let's see what a little piece of lace would look like right there. Yeah, let's do that. Little piece of lace right there. And as you can see, I still haven't got this transferred over yet to my bottle. All my good intentions Saturday just went down the tube when I didn't feel so good. I do have a towel somewhere, don't I? And I do have a spatula. These we do have in the shop again. They're fantastic for using on things like this, on your lace and trims, because you can press them down and they don't stick to this. And then you can just wipe the glue right off of that when it dries. And it comes in a 2-pack. I keep looking at it thinking I want to add something else, but I don't know what, so I think I'm going to leave it. When in doubt, do without. Isn't that right? Isn't that the way it goes? Okay. So let's do another. Now I have just some, this is just some dyed paper that I had ink dyed. And I'll say had because I didn't really do this. I got Lisa and Brandon did this one. These are some of the papers that went in the AJ kit. They're very, very pretty. They got different colors in them, and how they got all the different colors in them, we don't know because we only used 2 colors of ink and we didn't mix the ink. So it is just strange how that it got so many different colors in the one sheet of paper. There we go. That's going to be a tall, long one, and I like that. And then we need to do a lot of embellishing on this one because it's just plain. There we go. Alright, glue our little pockets down. Okay, now let's see. I am going to cut this a little bit at an angle. Right there. And then maybe this one too. Okay, I think I might put this on the inside. This is just a piece from Blue Fern Ephemera. I think we might just put that down on the inside. You can still write in the middle of that, but it just gives it a little bit extra embellishment. Okay. And then over here, am I going to put anything over here? Okay, I'm not really coming up with anything right now to put on this side, so I think I'm going to leave that one. I do want to put something right here, a label or something. I may just cover it with this. Oh, that was my timer that went off really fast, wasn't it? Or really loud too. So let's just put this here. I didn't mean to have my phone up that loud. I apologize for that if it startled anybody. Do I have that upside down? Yes, I do. Okay, we'll put that right there. And I'm going to take one of Betty's words, and this is Betty's Custom Designs on Etsy. Need to go over and check her out. She has just started working for us. She was going to be our designer, one of our designers. Bethany is one, but she's going to be one as well. So go over and check her store out because I think you will enjoy what you see over there. I think I'm going to put a piece of this down there. That may look weird. Is that going to look weird? Let's see. Let's see if that's going to look weird. Now I'm going to put it down. Ooh, turn loose. Can't waste a piece of this. Okay. Now this piece is stuck to me. Put that right there. Like that. Alright, that's all I'm going to do to the inside. And then I'm going to put something here. And I had thought about this piece. But it needs something under it, like some book page or something, because that's a little bit too plain. Tear that off a little bit more. Yes, let's put that down, and then we'll put that piece on top. And I like to ink up really good my book pages, really rough them up. I don't even mind if, you know, bend them a little bit and put some little ink in there in the middle. That looks good too, I think. Like that. Makes it look more old and vintage. See how old and vintage that looks? Vintage. And then we're going to go around this just a little bit, just to knock back some of that white, just like we did before. Just don't like that white standing out there when I really don't have anything else that's white on here. And then I think we'll put that down right there. Yeah, that'll work. That will work. Alright. Oh, I wanted to tell y'all we celebrated Aaron's birthday yesterday. And he got all of his favorites, which is money, 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 and money. That's that is his favorite birthday present. Money. Either he likes CDs, he likes shirts, you know, t-shirts, and then he likes money. So he got quite a bit of money. And he was tickled to death. So then we had him a big ice cream cake, and he had all of his cousins over to swim, and so they had a good time. And we grilled out. My son-in-law's cleaned up the kitchen. So that was good. Since I didn't feel so well, they decided they'd take pity on me and clean up the kitchen. No, they do it a lot. They clean up a lot. They're good about that. If I could have trained my daughters as well as I trained my son-in-laws. Oh man, I'm just kidding. Just kidding, Melina and Alicia. Which I know Alicia doesn't watch my videos anyway, but Melina watches every now and then. Okay, I just wanted to put that piece on there because I thought that looked really old along with everything else. Alright, so there is that one, like that. And then all we got done basically was 3. So we got this 3 done, and then this one partially done. But that's pretty good. I mean, they're, you know, I finished them off, decorated them and everything, so that's not bad. Alright. I like these. I may have to do lots and lots more of these. These will go really good in your journals. Let's just say, well, I've got some pages for a journal right here that I'm working on now. So let's say this is my journal page. Glue that down just like that, and just glue it here, here, here on the back, and then you still have another tuck pocket there, and then this will open up, and you've got a tuck there and a tuck there for a little, you know, either memorabilia, little tags, tickets, whatever. Then it closes back up like that. I like these. Thank you so much, Rachel, for this idea. I will definitely put one of these in my idea journal so that I can keep up with it. You know, if you're like me, sometimes I have to go back and watch my own videos to remember what I did. But it's fun anyway. You just learn new things from new people. Alright guys, that is it for this tutorial. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give us a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button if you don't mind subscribing. We would appreciate it. We're getting very, very close to 70,000 subscribers. I can't believe it, but we're getting very close. So when we reach 70,000 subscribers, we're going to be giving away a huge, huge giveaway. I haven't really decided what all it's going to be right now, but I'm going to start buying for it, and it'll be a lot. I can promise you that when we reach 70,000 subscribers. So go over, if you haven't already subscribed, make sure that you hit that red subscribe button, subscribe, and leave a comment, because it's only going to be people who are subscribed that can win. If you are not a subscriber, even if your name is drawn from the comments, you still can't win. You have to be subscribed to the channel. And we do not send you, you know, emails and spam you and that kind of thing. I know I had a lady the other day that said, oh, I don't want to subscribe because I don't want to get all those emails. If you don't click that notification button, then you won't get notified anytime. You won't get an email from us or anybody else, which we don't send emails to you anyway. If you hit that notification bell, then what happens is YouTube will send out a notification every time that we upload a new video. If you don't want emails, then don't hit that button and you won't have to worry about it. Alright guys, that is it. We'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.